Want a gated community with top-rated schools, resort-style amenities, and about a 40-minute drive into DC? Well, today we're going behind the gates of Piedmont in Haymarket, Virginia, a family-friendly gated golf community at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'll walk you through some prices, the amenities, commute times, schools, and why the lifestyle here is something that you should consider if you want to live on the outskirts of DC, but still have all the amenities of Northern Virginia nearby. Hi, I'm Kristin Borostyan. I'm here in Northern Virginia. I am a realtor here, and I help sellers, high-end buyers move seamlessly into the next stage of their life, whether they're relocating, downsizing, or upsizing into communities just like Piedmont. I work with a small pool of motivated buyers at a time. I know exactly what they're looking for when they're looking for a gated, family-focused neighborhood. And for my sellers, I bring savvy prep strategies, elevated marketing, and data-driven pricing to help you stand out in a competitive community like this one. So let's dive into why Piedmont is a great place for you to consider moving to. It's in a gated golf course community in Haymarket, Virginia. It's right off the I-66 route, and it meets Route 15 there. And you're only about 30 to 40 miles west of Washington, D.C. The historic Haymarket Gainesville corridor at the Blue Ridge Mountains are all part of the intersection where you'll live. As you drive in, you're going to be greeted by classic brick entrances, signage, and a staffed gate attendant that's there 24/7. Inside, daily life feels refined, relaxed, tree-lined streets, well-designed homes, and a championship golf course weaving through the neighborhood. You get that private, peaceful setting, but you're still just minutes from shopping, dining, healthcare, and commuter routes, which is very important. That balance is a huge reason why a lot of families choose Piedmont over more crowded parts of Northern Virginia. Now let's talk some numbers because everyone wants to know, what does it cost to live here? As of 2025, Piedmont's market is strong and competitive. The average home value is around $925,000, which is well above the Prince William County median of about $550,000. Single-family homes with 4+ bedrooms typically run from around the 800s all the way up to the $1.5, $1.7 million, depending on lot size. And they do have some big lot sizes here. If you want a coveted golf view or mountain view, the price will range. Townhomes, many in the Colonial revival style, usually fall in that $600-700, and it's very upscale for the area. In Greater Haymarket, the median sales price is around $710,000, and that's up 20% year over year. Homes are averaging around 8 days on the market, so it's not a sleepy market. Piedmont homes, especially those that are well prepped, well priced, they move quick. And if you're buying here, you need a strong pre-approval letter and a strategy to make your offer so that you win that home. If you're selling, you need a clear plan to position your home at the top of the market so you attract the right buyers for that home. Piedmont sits on about 1,850 acres and was planned for up to 2,700 homes at its full build out. It was developed in the early 2000s and even won Community of the Year when it was launched. One of the coolest things about Piedmont is that 16 different builders contributed here. So you get a real variety in architecture and style of home, but it all has this cohesive upscale look. You'll see brickfront Colonial revival, Georgian style homes with symmetrical facades and classic porches. Craftsman and new traditional styles with gabled roofs, decorative trim, and earth tone palettes that blend into the natural surroundings are the type of architecture that you're going to find here. Generous quarter-acre lots, and like I said, you can go up to 10 acres, some backing to woods, golf courses, or the Piedmont Riding Club, where you have other equestrian-style properties. The HOA maintains the landscaping and exteriors to a very high standard, which is why even 20 years in, Piedmont still looks fresh and well-maintained when you drive in. Amenities at Piedmont are where things really get a big flex. If you want that resort at home feeling, this will speak to you. At the center of the 18-hole Tom Fazio Design Championship Golf Course and the private Piedmont Club with dining, a pro shop, and social spaces. Even if you're not a golfer, the open green views and course layout make the neighborhood feel special. You get 2 Olympic-sized outdoor pools, great for family fun and inviting people over, plus a heated indoor pool at the athletic center so you can have truly year-round swimming. Kids can join the Piedmont swim team, which is a big draw for families. The athletic center has modern fitness equipment, studio space for classes like yoga or spin, and even locker rooms so you can store some things there. Outside, you've got tennis courts, including lighted and clay courts, and a basketball court. What's not to love about that? A large community center acts as the social hub with meeting rooms, event space, and a business center. Throughout the entire, neighborhood, you're going to find parks and little tot lots and little things to explore, walking trails. So there's always something or somewhere to go, whether you've got kids or dogs, or you just want to take a nice walk and decompress. The HOA and resident clubs put on events year-round, so there's holiday celebrations, festivals, game nights, which makes it very easy to plug in and meet people, especially if you're relocating, which a lot of people do, to this area. For most of my buyers, obviously if they have kids, schools are going to be a big piece of the decision and why they want to move to a community like Piedmont. Piedmont delivered some excellent options within the Prince William County Public School District. And as of 2025, Piedmont is zoned to Mountain View Elementary, typically rated a top-rated school. Bull Run Middle School, another top-rated A- performer with a solid mix of academics and activities. And then, of course, you have Battlefield High School, often rated an A with 9 out of 10 out of the great schools rating. They offer a great range of AP classes and specialty programs. Of course, zonings and ratings can change, so always confirm the latest info when you are house hunting. But overall, families feel very confident about the school pipeline here. And many move here with young kids and then stay all the way until their kids graduate. The nice thing about Piedmont is that your weekends can be full without ever leaving the neighborhood. Obviously, with all the amenities, the golf, the pools, the tennis, the playgrounds, the trails, and, just outside the gates, you have things that you can explore. The James Long Regional Park, Silver Lake Regional Park for hiking, fishing, sports fields, and lake views. The Manassas National Battlefield Park, which is great for history buffs and long walks. Haymarket Day, a big local festival, draws tons of people every year. You have shopping and dining very close, and you can get to Gainesville to go to the movies or other restaurants and boutique shopping. Concerts at Jiffy Lube Live, where you can go and see a great concert. A concert is quick access from the Haymarket area, and you also have great healthcare nearby. You get a true near everything lifestyle without feeling like you're in the middle of all the chaos that some of the DC, Virginia area has. And even though Piedmont feels like a retreat, it's actually pretty commutable for a lot of Northern Virginia jobs, depending on where you need to go. It's about 40 miles from the actual downtown DC, right off of I-66. You have access to the express lanes, which is great. You can get to Tysons and Fairfax and Reston and Herndon, all about 50 minutes drive, depending on the traffic. Many residents drive 20 minutes to the VRE in Manassas or use the commuter buses from the nearby park and ride lots. Dulles Airport's about 40 minutes away. And while there's still Northern Virginia traffic, we're not going to pretend there isn't here. But for a lot of my clients, coming home to a gated, quiet, amenity-rich community at the end of the drive feels absolutely worth it. What really sets Piedmont apart is the community atmosphere. The gate attendants are friendly. I've had several interactions with them going in and out as a realtor, as you can imagine. Every time you pull up, whether or not you have your pass or you have to have somebody come in, you feel like you're coming into something, a secure, private place, not just a revolving door. Every time I go there, I see kids walking around, riding their bikes, neighbors walking around. Obviously, you have the golfers there, and you have people walking their dogs all the time. When I talked to a few people in the neighborhood, they gave me some of their top highlights, and here's just a few of those. The first one is they feel safe letting their kid play outside. So that's a great feeling. You can let them go down to the tot lot and play. They feel connected because there's events and swimming and clubs, and it's easy to make friends because people are milling about. And they love driving through the gates. They love coming off of I-66 because they feel like they've entered their own little sanctuary away from the DC nonsense or Northern Virginia nonsense and their work life. It's a true family-oriented place where they feel connected to each other and they're living in this serene environment. Okay, a few rapid fire FAQs that I get all the time. Is this really gated community? Is it really secure? Yeah, there really is a staff security there, and I see them all the time when I go in there. On the other side, if you're living in the 10 acres, you will have a gate code. Do you have to join the golf club? No, the golf membership is optional. The HOA dues cover the pool, the fitness, the trail areas, the common areas, all of those things. So what are the HOA dues like? Well, you can plan on spending between $175, $185, all the way up to $265 if you're on the 10 acres. And again, it's all those things including snow removal and trash. I get this all the time. Is this a great place for families? 100%. Between the amenities, the school, and the social calendar, it's one of the most family-friendly gated communities in Northern Virginia. And, it's a great fit if you want some space, security, amenities, and you're okay with a bit of a commute because you're going to have a commute. You are living on the western side of Northern Virginia, right? And if you're not interested in that commute, you're going to want to live somewhere else. But if you want to feel like you're at a home away from home, you can have everything that you need in this area. You could go to Gainesville, Manassas. You can get around to other shopping areas very quickly. You can get to the airport at Dulles very quickly. This would be a place to consider. If you're thinking about selling in this area, give me a call. There are buyers all the time that are looking. This is a fast-moving market. So if you are looking to sell, let's get your home on the market. And if you're looking to buy, give me a call. Just love to talk to you about what you're looking for, what your price point is, and why this might be a good fit for you. Hope you enjoyed this video on Piedmont and all the things it has to offer in Haymarket, Virginia. I'm Kristin Borostyan. Until next time.